Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Susan and today we are going to be making this beautiful two pieces, a crop top and a circle flared with elastic at the waistband. This is actually for a 6-year-old, so I'm making for a 8-year-old girl. So let's get started, guys. I want to make this full flared. There is going to be no cutting. I'm not going to cut it anywhere. So you have folded it into one, and I'm also folding it again. This is 4, so this is 4. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm just trying to arrange it and to make sure that I have enough that will take me for the flared. So that is it. So that's what I'm just going around to do, because this first one I want to cut is a 2-step. So this first one I want to cut it like in 15 inches plus the band is going 2 inches. So I'm going to cut this one 15 inches and the second one is going to be 8 inches. So guys, let's get started. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support, and to you that just came across my channel, please help me to grow. Please subscribe, turn on the notification button so you'll be notified whenever I post a new video, guys. So I noticed I lost the clip of this face one, but because it's 2 steps, I'll be explaining better when I'm cutting the second one. So this is me just going ahead after I've taken my waist measurement. This is me just going ahead to take the length of this skirt, which is going to be 17. So I'm just going ahead to take my 15 inches. The band is going to be 2 inches, so I'm going ahead to take my 15 inches round, and when I was done, I'm just going to go ahead and connect them together. I'll go ahead and connect them together. Yes, you go ahead and do same, connect it together, and now we are going to cut. This 2-piece is actually for a child of 8 years old. So when I was done cutting, this is what I had, and I'm going to use it to cut the second one, guys. So this is me just trying to confirm the measurement I have here, so when I was done I'll know exactly what to take for the second step. This is actually a 360-degree flared, full flared. What I took here is actually a waist measurement divided by 4, because the fabric is folded into 4, divided by 4 plus I added 1 inch because I'm going to add elastic to this waist. There is no zip. I'm adding elastic, so I need that ease, so it can pass through her hip. So you can use your hip measurement. You can use the person's hip measurement, the child hip measurement, or if you're making for an adult, you can use the hip measurement, or you can decide to use zip, but there is no cut anywhere, so that's why I didn't add a zip. So I'm just going ahead to take about 8.5, and I'm just going to trace it to make sure that all the sizes are equal. 8.05. So when I was done, I'm just going to go ahead and confirm what I have. Okay, what I have is actually 9, which is fine. By the time I use 1 inch up, and I'll use like 1/4 of an inch down, that will give me exactly what I want. So guys, that is it. So this is me trying to place the 2 of them together. This is how it's going to be. Go ahead and measure the round waist to know the band to cut, exactly band to cut. So after I was done, I cut. So I'm using a 2 inches band, so this is 5 inches, so it's on fold. You're going to fold it, you're going to have 2.5. you use 1/2 inch for seam allowance. Go ahead, let's go ahead and fold the bias just this way, then you place it on the wrong side, because you're going to flip it over to the right side, just like this, guys. After I was done stitching, this is what I have. So I'm just going to flip it over to the right side, and I'm going to stitch on top, because that's how it is in this style. So this is me just trying to have a neat finishing. Fold the edges first before turning it, and guys, that is it. So you are going to go ahead and stitch it around. When I was done, this is what we have, guys. This is the first one, and this other one is the second one. So it's just remaining only the band. So this is it. So I'm going to stitch them together round, just like this. Stitch them round together before you go ahead to add the band. So guys, after I was done stitching them, this is what we have. This is what we have, guys. So I'm going to go ahead now and attach the band, the waistband to it. So I noticed my waistband was not enough, so I'm going to join it, guys. There is going to be a little bit joining. It's not going to be that obvious since we are using an elastic, so it's going to cover up the joining. So this is me just trying to pin down. Make sure you pin down everything so you don't have excess. If you're pinning down and you have excess, you can cut it off. If you're pinning down, you have small, it's small, you can still join. So that is how you're going to do. So after I was done stitching it, this is what I have, guys. This is what I have, and I'm just going to go ahead and fold it. Do not forget I added paper stay to the band, or any interfacing that you have, you can add it to the band. So this is me just going ahead to pin the band down. So I'm going to stop stitch for a neat finishing. Just go ahead and put it inside. Go ahead and put them inside, fix them inside, and I'll head over to the machine and I'm going to stitch it around, guys. So when I was done stitching it, this is what we have. You can see how neat is it. Let me show you. The back side is neat and the front is also neat. So now we are going to go ahead to attach our elastic. So I'm just going to open up a space here of like 1 inch, because the elastic you're using here is actually 1 inch, so we'll be able to pass it through to the band. So you can so we are just going to go ahead to put it inside. If you want to know the measurement of this waistband, you can just use hip measurement like -3 inches. Yes, you can just use like that, or just use your judgment and do it. So when I was done, I'm just going to go around to check. Now I'm going to stitch here so it doesn't go off. Make sure you stitch it over and over and over. If you don't stitch it very well, if it gets tight for the person, it's going to tear. Guys, let's go ahead and work on the crop top. So I folded it into 2. This is just a straight line. I did not measure anything. This is just me just taking, okay, you know it's going to be off shoulder, so I'm going to, shoulder measurement is actually 5.5, depends on if the person is tall. So I'm actually using like 6 for her, or 5.5 for her. 5.5, that is where I'm going to take her armhole measurement. So the length I'm going to use is going to be 15 inches. It's supposed to be 14, but you know it's going to be like, it's going to be gathered like so. By the time you gather it, by the time the elastic will squeeze everything, it will go up. So that is it. So I'm going to minus. So this, I'm just going to take a bust measurement divided by 4 plus 4 inches. That is what I use here. Bust measurement divided by 4 plus 4 inches, and then the remaining inches I'll use it 1 inch. I'll use it for seam allowance, guys. So that's basically all for this. So I'm going to use this one. Okay, let's go ahead and cut the armhole now. So let's just go ahead and do that. So I'm just going to draw a line here. From there I'm going to curve my armhole, guys. So just go ahead and curve your armhole, guys. So when I was done, this is me just trying to confirm this is the armhole and this is the full length. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut. My loves, please subscribe to the channel. Please like this video, give this video a thumbs up. Thank you. So guys, go ahead and cut, and this is me just trying to check what I have here and just trying to confirm, guys. So you know the number from the 3 up is actually the shoulder, so there will be no shoulder up, so that's why we started from 3 inches. So that is it, guys. You're just going to place and cut the back side exactly. Just place it on a folded fabric and cut the back side. That means we have our blouse ready. So it's just remaining the sleeve now, and the sleeve is just one step. It's very, very easy. That is it. So we are going to go ahead now to gather it when we are ready for that. So guys, just go ahead and fold a straight sleeve of about any inches you want. So this is me just placing the body on the sleeve to trace the armhole so they can be even. Okay, you can see there. So I just placed this sleeve on the fabric and I cut the armhole because I don't need to start cutting it, so I just cut exactly the armhole. So I use around, sleeve is 7, so 7 I added 4 inches for the gathers, then I also added 1 inch for seam allowance. Then our sleeve is 6, so I'm going to add about extra 2 inches, 1 inch for sewing allowance, and the other one is going to be there because normally when you gather it is going to go up. So let's go ahead and join the sleeve together. So after I was done joining them, guys, this is what I had. I just joined front to front because I'm not going to weave it, so I'm going to do back and front sewing. So after I have stitch it from the side, I'm also going to stitch it from behind, and the both seams are going to be neat. So I'll do the same for the sleeve, guys. I'll go ahead and stitch here down, front side facing front side, and I'm going to, when I'm done, I'll also stitch it just like this, and I have our sleeve ready, guys. So after that we are going to go ahead and fold it. That's when you're done with the sides. You're going to go ahead and fold it with about ½ inch or any inches of elastic that you have, because you're going to pass elastic there. So guys, yes, so that is it. When I was done, look at how it is. This is the ½ inch, and that we are going to pass the elastic. So that is it, guys. So let's go ahead now and let's go ahead and join them together. This is how we are going to join them. Just pick up your sleeve seam to seam and stitch it up here. Do same for the other side, and I also do the same for the other side of the sleeve. And when I was done, this is what I have. You can see it's big because we're going to pass elastic through, so don't worry. So guys, you now go ahead to fold it with about ½ inch. What I actually folded up here was not up to ½ inch. I folded it face with 1/4 of an inch, and I folded it again. You're also going to go ahead and fold it down because you're adding elastic to the hem line, and you're also adding elastic at the neck region, also adding elastic at the sleeve. So that is it. So this is me just trying to open a particular space so I can pass my elastic through, so it will be neat. When I'm done, I'm still going to stitch it back. So that is it, guys. This is me trying to pass my elastic throughout. Yes, this is it, and I don't want it to be too tight on. I actually measured around body, so what I have is actually what I use here, with about I minus like 3 inches since it's elastic. So I hope this should be good for her. So I don't want it very tight because she doesn't like tight clothes actually. So I'm going to make it a little bit loose for her, but it's going to still be firm since it's elastic. So it depends on the child you're making it for. This particular child, she's 8 years, but she's not fat. She's on the slim side, but she's tall. So that is it, guys. Just go ahead and pass the elastic. When you're done passing the elastic, you are going to go ahead and try to confirm if it's going to be okay. It's going to be firm on our bodies. It's not going to be very tight. When you're done, guys, you're just going to go ahead and stitch down the elastic so it doesn't cut if it gets tight or something. So I'll go ahead and put elastic on the sleeve, the two sides of the sleeve. The same method we use in putting elastic on the skirt, that is the same method we use to put elastic on the neckline plus the shoulder across body. That's the same method I'm also using for the sleeve, but I use the sleeve, I actually use an exact round sleeve for the sleeve. So I did not minus anything because I don't want it to be tight. I'll go ahead and add it to at the hem line. And guys, our top is ready. Our crop top is ready. It's looking very, very beautiful, guys. So this is how beautiful it is. So guys, let me show you how the back is so nice. I'm not going to weave anywhere. So the sleeve now, you know, it's only the sleeve that is open, so I'm going to pipe it. I'll use lining to pipe the sleeve. This is how beautiful it came out, guys. So my girl will help me to wear it because the owner is not around. So this is 6 years. The dress is actually for 8 years. So thank you so much, guys, for your support. See you in my next one. Bye.